Okie dokie. Good part of the day, my dear digital friends. Good part of the day, whether you are in the morning, whether it's nighttime where you are, I wish you all great time. Okay, and great health. So I am glad to be here. Okay, thank you. YouTube is notifying I am live. Thank you very much. And I'm waiting for people to get here, to gather here. It is Friday, 24th of September. I'm going to fix a little bit my screen, I guess. No, wait a second. I need to move here. Okay. So I have a few people already joined me. Let me move a little bit closer my phone. Okay, wave to Coffee Finest. Hi, good to see you. Thank you for joining. So my name is Anna Dieter, and I'm here again to talk about the biggest problem 1% of the population has. The problem is called stuttering, stammering, cluttering, and so on. Hi, Coffee Finest. Thank you for joining Dr. Probably Dr. Sina. Hi. Thank you so much for joining my live podcast. The reason I decided to come live today because I just got cancellation and someone who scheduled an appointment with me over Zoom decided or not, maybe forgot. But anyway, I had a no-show. And I thought, okay, let me see if there are people who still have any questions about what stuttering really is and what normal speech really is. So I'm here to give you all the answers. And if you want more answers, you know where to find me. Those of you who don't know, ask questions. Because, sometimes people are afraid to ask questions and they're afraid that they may sound kind of dumb. And I always say that the dumbest question is the one that has not been asked. Oh my God, my hair is so fluffy today. Okay, so hi, Osama. Thank you so much for joining me. Hi, teacher. Anna, God bless you. God bless you, Osama, as well. God bless all people on the planet, the ones who want to live a blessed life. God bless you guys. So let's talk today, before I'm waiting for questions, let me talk about, again, messages I receive. I receive every day messages from people who stutter. And a lot of them come to me and tell me, Anna, I want to get rid of stuttering. I cannot take it anymore. But when it comes to action, all of a sudden, they kind of step back. They don't want to do anything. Okay? So when they hear that in order to take my class and fix their speech and life forever, once and for all, in order for doing this, of course, they would have to work because, of course, if you want to use someone's help, you got to pay for the work a person does for you, a person is willing to do for you. So I don't see any questions yet. I guess I need to come a little bit earlier to have people. But let me just explain to you why I'm here today. Today, I would like to explain to you that you, people who stutter, all can stop stuttering in almost no time. All you need to have is a big desire to do it. That's it. Hi, Manny. He wrote, "Hi, ma'am." Yeah, I remember. I think we talked, right? I speak to so many people that I'm like, don't even remember who I spoke, who I didn't. Okay, Rather Mod wrote, "Hi, hi." You know, the word hi is a great word, but it does not give me any information. You guys write questions. Okay, the person who said hi to me, I guess this person was from Facebook. Let me go to Facebook and see what's going on Facebook. Yeah, I see that I am on Facebook. Okay. Yeah. So if you haven't seen my today's reel, I strongly recommend you go and watch it. Because in today's reel, I simply showed you a little part of my daily life. This is the morning of a teacher. The teacher, you are looking at the teacher in front of you. So this is my every morning. And especially, this is the morning on the next day after I finished teaching the next student in the Etalon Unblocking classroom. This is the way I feel. This is the way I am just celebrating. It makes me so happy when I see that just another human got out of the stuttering prison and no longer stutters, no longer is sitting behind the barbed wire, okay, and looking for the opportunities, looking at the opportunities go by. I wish I could do this, but I can't because I stutter. I wish I could come to this pretty girl and introduce myself and get to know her, but I can't because I'm a stutterer. I wish I could get that job where I could get in front of everyone and begin speaking, doing presentation, and everyone would look at me and go like, "Wow, bravo, bravo, this is so amazing how you speak." I wish I could do that, but I can't because I am a stutterer. I am a prisoner of that stuttering prison. So I'm here to tell you, I am here. I am available to help you become free to do anything you want. You want to be able to do presentation, make presentation at your work? Well, of course. 3 days, you learn how to do it, and then just do it. Do it. Enjoy. Enjoy the looks of your business partners. Enjoy how your people sitting in front of you will be looking at you with admiration and telling you, "Oh my God, I love the way you are presenting. This is amazing. I love what you are saying." You want to have this in your life? You can. I am available. But if you don't come to me, if you do not take actions, you're going to continue living your life in a stuttering prison. It's the prison. It's a nightmare of lies. Lies. A lot of disinformation, misinformation that you still believe. You still believe about a lot of things that are not reality. You still believe that you are not like everyone else on the planet, unfortunately. You still believe that. And you struggle. Okay, let me see. Okay, wrote, I can understand English properly, but when it comes to speaking, I am not able to speak a single sentence. Listen, my dear other, or rather, who told you that people speak in sentences? Who told you that? Unfortunately, this is one of the pieces of disinformation that you believe. You believe wrong things. Your mindset is on attempting to speak in sentences. That's the problem. Because normal people never speak in sentences. Never! Never! Are you shocked, rather? You can ask me any question to understand what I mean. Okay, I'm going to take my glasses off, although I am protecting my my eyes with these glasses. If you want to learn what people do when they speak and why normal people never speak in sentences, come to me. Schedule an appointment, individual, 45-minute free discovery call with an editor on Zoom. Rather, have you watched, if you understand English, have you already watched my webinar? Have you? If you have not, then I strongly recommend you do. Watch the webinar. It really is a job of genius. I have a very cool marketing team, and they have helped me to create a beautiful presentation. Because I'm a mad scientist, I have so much information in my head that it is sometimes difficult for me to be succinct. Sometimes. And these people, my marketing team, they helped me to make a very succinct presentation. It's 30-minute presentation. If you go to my livestutterfree.info website and watch my presentation, you're gonna leave changed. Your whole mindset will change. I promise it to you. And then you can schedule your free discovery call with me. It's got to be a video call because I have to see you. It should be maybe here on Instagram or on Facebook or even on YouTube or on Zoom, on whatever. Even on LinkedIn today, they have video conferences. You can talk on video. It's amazing technology today. So what I am recommending to you, rather than sitting and struggling and not knowing what to do, begin taking actions. And begin with watching the webinar. It doesn't cost you a dime. You also see my books here. You know, I'm going to show to those of you who watch me on Instagram. And these are not all my books. In 10 years that I've been helping, freeing people who stutter, I've written 10 books in Russian, in English. I've written articles. I've done podcasts. I've been giving my life to you guys. Those of you who still don't understand that it requires, what I am doing requires a lot of energy, requires a lot of me, basically, my life. This is what I do. I give my students my life. But if you don't think that anyone's life matters, even your life matters, then you don't have to come to me. You don't have to fix your life if it doesn't matter for you. Or you don't have to fix Second, let me fix my hair. It just bothers me. It's too fluffy. Okay, so once again, I am ready to teach you, my dear people who stutter, because I am the only English-speaking person on this planet who knows. With 100% certainty, I know it, that you are not born any different from all other people on the planet. You're the same. You have exactly the same speech instrument. The problem is you still haven't learned how to use it. That's the problem. And with this, I'm the only person who can help you with this. I can help anyone to help you, teach you what speech instrument you have and how all people on the planet are using it in coordination to say accurately, comfortably, any word, anywhere, in front of anyone, anytime you want. Okay? Hi, Osama. Okay, teacher Anna, my problem is that I hit on my, what? That I was hitting my head. I don't understand your writing. I hit my head. So your head was hit by the car when I was 5 years old. And after that, a while my stuttering started to increase. Yeah, I understand. Totally makes sense. Yes, yes, my dear. Hi. Yes, J.I. Hi, thank you for joining on Instagram. So, Osama, what happened when you were 5 years old? You're 36 years old, right? Today. Now I'm 36 years old. I get it. Yeah. So what happened at 5 years old, of course, was a big physical trauma for your body. You could have even had concussion. I don't know. Did you have concussion? So if you did, of course, it kind of slowed down the development of your speech, which you were right smack in between. At 5 years old, a child is still learning to use the speech instrument to speak, to say any word accurately and without any difficulty. You were learning. And of course, when you went through this trauma, physical trauma, you needed a little time to recover. But after that, unfortunately, nobody, when you started making mistakes, saying words, unfortunately, nobody directed you back to learning to say words accurately in the right direction. Nobody directed you back, unfortunately. You didn't have Anna Dieter next to you, and nobody could tell you what to do when you, for example, if you started repeating words, if you started repeating sounds. And also, of course, it's a very common story I hear from a lot of people who stutter, who tell me that they had a dog barking at them or biting them, and they, after that, they were so fearful that they stopped speaking and they couldn't say accurately words. It's a common story. Yes, it does start. It does start with fear. Because when we are fearful, our attention is on this fearful image, the image that causes us to fear. By the way, guys who are watching me on YouTube, please don't forget, put likes. Because I see there are several people watching and I see only one like. Don't be stingy. Come on, give me likes, give me hearts. Okay? Make me want to be here alive. So, Osama, back to you. Your attention as a child was on that image. You probably were, oi, my live video is paused due poor connection. Hopefully I am on YouTube still. Okay, people on YouTube, let me know. Can you see me? Can you hear me all right? Because it says poor connection and it's reconnecting. Let me check myself. I'm gonna go to YouTube home. Okay, looks like I'm on. Yeah, it was just Instagram. Sorry guys on Instagram and now. Okay, share on IGTV. I'll share it. It doesn't even give me chance to share. I guess I have to close it. You know, things happen, discard. I'm gonna just start it again, okay? Give me 1 second, live. Okay, checking connection. I don't know why. Checking connection, still checking connection. Looks like, oh, you know what? I think I know what the problem is. Settings, give me 1 second. No, I'm on. I'll just turn off my Wi-Fi. Let's see if it's gonna be easier. Okay, how about now? Checking connection, checking connection. You're alive, yay! Guys, I got interrupted, sorry. Stay, don't fall. Okay, so I have to begin from the very beginning on Instagram, but on YouTube, I will just continue. Okay, stream live. Let me repeat. Yeah, thank you. Thank you, Joshua. So may God prolong your life and give you good health so much. Thank you so much, Osama. I really need this encouragement. Because you know what? Sitting in front of the computer for days and years takes a big toll on my health, I promise. Okay, but I take the best way I can take care of my life. Okay, so sorry guys on Instagram, let me repeat because I had to start over. I just had a few-minute conversation and it's all gone. It's all gone. Let me repeat it again. Every human who stutters, okay? Oh, Osama wrote something else. Sorry, I'm gonna go back to you guys. Let me read what Osama wrote. And then MRI proved that my brain is completely healthy. Oh, of course it's healthy. Since 5 years old, our brain is so plastic. Plasticity of the brain is amazing. We forget things, then we learn again. Our brain is just the part of the body. But who is using your brain, Osama? You do. And you can learn anything you want. You can do anything you want. You can fix any problem you want. This is why Wave, someone just requested you. Do you really want to go live with Ahmad Farks? Okay, I can go live, no problem. I invited the person. So hello, hi. So Osama, of course your brain is healthy. This is what I am screaming on top of my, yay, hi. Good to see you. Yeah. Yeah. So what's up, guy? Do you have a question? Do you have a question for me? Do you have a question? A person has a hard time hearing me. You want to ask a question? Go ahead and ask.
Yes. My question is, how can you talk without stuttering?
How can what?
How can you talk without stuttering?
How can you talk without stuttering?
Yes.
You need to simply do the same things that all people on the planet are doing. That's all. And do you know what these things are? Do you know this? Yes or no?
I can't hear you.
You can't hear me. Sorry, guy. Okay. I want to show your face to people on YouTube. See, I'm on YouTube. Can you see my screen? Oh, wait a second. I'm not showing correctly. Okay. Something like this. Okay, you see it? Okay. So once again, I'm going to repeat. If you want to speak like all people on the planet, you need to learn to do exactly the same things that other people are doing. Can you hear me now? Can you hear? Come to me one-on-one. I'll talk to you one-on-one because it's hard to hear. Yeah, I understand. Yeah. Bye-bye. Okay, how do I now? Okay. Sorry, guys. I just always pick up phones when people want to ask a question. I always want to answer this question. So let me continue. How can I speak easily? Can you advise me, please? Sorry, too many questions, but slow and poor. No, oh, signal, bad signal. I understand, yeah. And a lot of questions is stuttering. If you just heard my conversation with this gentleman on Instagram, you should understand your stuttering is your I don't know. Did you hear I asked this guy, do you know what you need to do to say any word, anytime accurately without any difficulty? And he said, no, I don't know. And when we don't know, we ask questions. This is totally normal, Osama. You don't need to apologize. You need to keep asking your questions. But unfortunately, when people ask questions, they don't ask these questions. They don't direct their questions to the right people. That's the problem. Right now, you are directing your questions to the right person. The only way for you to simply begin speaking like everyone else is to understand what normal speech is. What is it? What all normal people on the planet are doing when they're speaking. You don't know it. You have never, ever even experienced it. I hear a lot from people who stutter. They tell me, I can speak just fine when I am alone. I can say any word when, I don't know, Mr. Jones is not here. I can speak fluently when I am with my parents, but when I am in front of a group of people, I begin to stutter. The words are not coming out. Why? The answer is very simple. Because you don't know what it means to speak accurately. This is why sometimes you're doing it correctly. You are guessing. You're guessing. Sometimes you're guessing it right. sometimes wrong. Because speaking is really simple. The fact that you can say words sometimes clearly indicates that you're not sick. You're 100% normal. You have exactly the same talent to learn to speak as all people on the planet. And not just people. Do you see the picture behind me on the wall? Do you see this picture? You see the parrot? I keep this picture on the wall to demonstrate that even parrots can learn to say words accurately. Why? Because they also have exactly the same speech instrument that we people have. The same instrument. If you look carefully at the picture, I don't know how clearly you see the picture, or people on Instagram cannot see it. I'm going to show it to you. Here, you see this picture? Do you see a little tongue in the beaks? In the beak? You see it? Yep. Parrots are just like people. They also can speak. They also can learn to move their tongue. And to learn to move their tongue to say any word, anytime, in front of anyone. But because you still don't know, you keep guessing. Sometimes you move your tongue correctly and the word comes out. But most of the time, this is what I see. I see when I talk to people who stutter. They are doing with their tongue amazing things. Some of them are licking their lips. Some of them are biting their lips. Some of them are playing with the lips. Some of them are doing this. They are moving their tongue in all kinds of directions. Why are you doing this? Because you simply are acting like little children. You don't know how to move your tongue to create any word accurately. You don't know. It's an instrument, but you still have not learned how to use it, unfortunately. And this is why you struggle. So let me repeat to Instagram people, because I didn't tell it. I mean, I did, but they didn't hear. Instagram people, go join me on YouTube, because YouTube is much easier to operate. You can see everything I show on YouTube. Instagram is kind of more limited. Okay, so Joshua wrote, I see. Osama, yes, sure, I give likes in all your videos. Thank you so much. I really appreciate. And by the way, I'm saying thank you not just from my heart, but from the heart of the whole humanity. It's time we stop suffering in humans. We need to give opportunity to all people. Stop suffering. Stop believing the nightmare that they are living in. Okay, this is what I do. I believe that every human being has the right to choose. That's what God has given to us, right? Free will, free choice of what we want and what we do at each present moment. Okay, WI, hello Anna. How can I speak easily the A, E, and O, H words? Sometimes I can't say my son's name. Oh my God. This is so horrible. Oh my God. It's heartbreaking not to be able to say your son's name. I wonder how old is your tongue? I mean, your son. See, I just made a mistake. Said tongue instead of son. Didn't do a good job selecting the right word. How old is your son, WI? So if your son is still young, he may be in a really, really big risk to learn from you and become a stutterer, unfortunately. So your son's name is Amin. And if you want to say your son's name correctly, you need to learn to move your tongue correctly. And I really invite you to see me. Yeah, he's 3 years old. And this is when a lot of students come to me when they have children around this age, 2 years old, 3 years old, 4 years old, and all of a sudden parents hear that their child, especially boys, their child begins to stumble just like the father, just like the mother, the grandmother, a child in the kindergarten. Because you gotta understand, our children are learning in the same way how parrots learn. Parrots, okay? Here, this is who your child is right now. And if you are making mistakes, saying words, your child is going to learn, he's gonna parrot your speech. You can't avoid it unless you have a spouse who is a perfect speaker and your child is not gonna choose as a role model you, but will choose as a role model your spouse. I don't know who you are, a man or a woman. Okay, so now I'm 37. Yeah, 37 years old is the time to leave this nightmare of lies that you've been living in for 37 years. It's just crazy what they are doing with us. They keep coming up with all kinds of excuses to keep us in this prison where we believe that we don't know where to go. We believe that we cannot go. We want to go somewhere, but we believe we can't. We want to say our son's name, but we believe we can't. This is a prison. And in your case, of course, if you say, you even give me specific letters, A, E, O, H, ask a parrot, does the parrot know anything about letters? Of course not. Parrots don't care about letters. They don't care about sounds. They don't care about sentences. All these words, even the word speech, no idea what speech is. They're just parrots. Their brain is the size of a little pea. That's how big their brain is. But they speak. Why? Because they simply hear the word and move their tongue, little tongue, to say this word in exactly the same way they heard it. Okay. So if you want to learn how to say accurately, easily, speak easily means to know how to do it. When you know how to do it well, you just do it. It's easy. But when you don't know how to do something well, it's not easy. It's never going to be easy for you until you learn what all normal people do when they say those words. Every word is just the flow of gas. Carbon dioxide gas comes out from our lungs. Carbon dioxide gas. Every single word is a flow, the stream of gas regulated with the tongue. That's it. I just gave you the whole truth, the whole reality. In order to learn to say the word, you need to learn what is it that your tongue doing when it is saying this word. In order for me to teach you this, it will require about 5-6 hours of my time. 5-6 hours. I call it a one-day course. I'm available. But are you available for yourself? Do you believe that you are worth it, the investment? Because yes, it isn't financial investment. It's my work. I work really hard. I've been working for over 40 years to get to the place to teach you, to be able to give you this information. I can do it. No one else on this planet can. So if you want to fix your life, stop believing that you are a special guy, that you don't have a talent for speaking, that you cannot speak in the way even parrots can. Stop believing this disinformation that is coming to people from everywhere, from media, from speech therapists, from psychologists, from doctors, everywhere. Because they are maybe nice people, but they have no idea what normal speaking is. They don't know it. They don't. Nobody trained them. Nobody taught them. And I am saying this not to be mean and not to be attacking. I don't want even to sound in the way that I'm attacking speech therapists. No, I don't. I've been a speech therapist. I was a speech therapist for 30 years in my life, myself. But I did not know. I did not have the information I have today. Information I've been sharing with people nonstop every single day. I even walk on the street, I meet someone, I immediately begin sharing my information. People ask me, not always, of course, about speech and stuttering, but they ask me about so many other things. And everything in our life relates to speaking, our ability to say accurately and with ease words. Because we humans are words. Words, words, and words. We are no one else but words. We go through the whole day and say words and words and words. Okay. So Osama wrote, I have some difficult letters, D and K, like doctor, because in Iraqi accent, doctor, I cannot say it. I said, or block, not appear any letter. I know, Osama. Osama. Normal people do not do it, and even parrots don't do this. Parrots just move their tongue from start to finish and say the words the way they hear them. You have no idea what to do with your tongue. This is why you stumble. I really recommend you simply come to me and let me see what's going on with you. Hi, Parmida! Yay! One good girl has just joined me. Good to see you, girl. Okay, come to me. I am available. All you need to do, you really need is begin with watching my webinar, because my webinar is explaining in a very, very simple way. Even if English is not your first language, I promise you will understand, because the way I speak just the way I do now. I can't even go the way some people go like this. They cannot even understand what they are saying. They're making mistakes and they don't even notice that they stumble. I cannot do this because I am a perfectionist. I'm all about being perfect. Perfect. See, I even keep touching my hair because I don't like that it's fluffy. Don't like it. I was in the water. I got rained on me. Okay, I was in the rain and that's what happened. I got fluffy. Okay, so my dear people, my digital friends, stop believing that you are not worth it to be on this planet. Okay, and Osama, to address your writing, I'm gonna tell you, open your mouth and look inside of your mouth. Do you see any letters in your mouth? Huh? Do you see any sounds in your mouth? Do you see any words in your mouth? Do you see any phrases? Maybe you see any sentences in your mouth. No. What is it that you see in your mouth, Osama? Open your mouth. Look. What's there? Nothing else. Nothing else. We don't have. God has given us a perfect tool for speaking. It's called the tongue. Permita, thank you so much for your heart. Thank you. And by the way, Mani, also thank you so much for your heart. Okay, WI, thank you for your heart. Thank you guys for all your hearts, for all your support. Okay, so once again, God has given us a perfect tool. The name of this tool is the tongue. It's a very small muscle of our body, but it is the most powerful part of our body because it makes us humans. Only humans can speak. Only humans can speak better than parrots because they understand what they're saying. And they are looking at something and they say, like, I look at something and I say, a book. I look at something and I say, move my tongue. The lamp. I look at something, the tree, the window. Only people can do this. I can even close my eyes and see something in my head and say, I see a tree. Where is the tree? My eyes were closed. I saw it in my mind. I imagined it. Only people can do it. No other live creature on the planet can do it. Okay, guys, I've been on air 48 minutes. Any questions so far? Because if not, I have to take care of my old body. I gotta go for a walk because in the morning I was dancing and recording. Whoever hasn't seen my reel on Instagram, go watch. I even put it on TikTok. Today, I'm even doing TikTok videos. I was doing Zumba because this is what I like doing. I was doing Zumba and I recorded a little part of my class and I just put some words there to have fun in my life, in your life, because life is the game we play. It's a game. We play it. Come to me. Let's play together. Let's fix your speech. I'm going to teach you to move your tongue 5-6 hours. That's all it takes. And then you decide whether you want the whole course, which is, of course, bigger investment because it's my time, my life. But one-day course is pretty affordable today, I promise. It's much less expensive. It's much more affordable. You can work, you can earn money, you can ask if you're young, you can ask your parents to help you to pay for the class. Yes, you can. But until you have learned what to do with your tongue, the way all people on the planet are doing it, you will continue to struggle. You will continue to be struggling when talking even to your child. And unfortunately, you're gonna put your child at risk to learn to stutter as well. Because once again, our children are parents, are our parents. They look at us and they learn everything from us. We don't even want, sometimes, we don't want our children to repeat what we are doing, especially the parents that use bad words, or the parents that drink or smoke or do some other bad things for their health, right? They don't want their children to look at them and to parrot them, their behavior. But children are watching us. Children are watching their parents. And before we part, I will tell you something very, very serious. Every person who stutters, practically everyone, started to stutter because of their parents didn't do a good job transferring these basic life skills, which is speaking, to their children. The child didn't learn, didn't have a good role model from the parents, didn't have a good role model. And if people in your family, parents in your family, relatives in your family speak too quickly, if they repeat words, if they stumble, if they do anything, if they lick their lips constantly like this, like lizards, guess what? You learned to do the same. And the moment when you begin licking your lips without any reason, you cannot speak at this moment. Your tongue is programmed to move in the wrong direction. You gotta understand, you have one muscle for speaking, only one. Forget about all other muscles. Forget about everything you've ever heard about speaking. It's all misleading. I was thinking about the better word to say, misleading. The reason you still struggle because you believed too much misinformation. I'm here to tell you the truth. All you need is learn to move your tongue. I'm here to learn. To teach. I'm here. Come to me, I'll teach you. But once again, to teach you, I need from 5 to 6 hours. That's how much time it will take. 5 to 6 hours, considering that you, of course, understand me well. Also, if you do not speak English well, you can always bring someone to translate. Always. Yeah, it takes more time, of course, back and forth. Translation requires more time, but I'm willing to give this time to you on one condition, that you are willing to invest in yourself, that you really want to fix your own life. And another very important condition is you stop believing that you cannot do what even parents do. Any other questions, my dear? I still see people watching, but I don't see any questions. Okay, there are no questions on Instagram today. Strange. I guess I've explained everything. Okay, guys, 1 more minute of my time. By the way, I see 5 people were watching. I expect to have 5 likes. I don't see them yet. Okay. Lots of love to you all, and hope to see you soon in my one-on-one session on Zoom, Instagram, LinkedIn, Skype, WhatsApp, anywhere you want. Okay? I am available everywhere. Come to me, let's talk. But please first watch my webinar. I recommend It's going to be really, really beneficial for you. Lots of success to you, and livestutterfree.info is the place to go. Okay? Lots of success to you. Bye-bye.